there really bad. There was a trespasser. There was a trespasser. This is like, man, that delivers food. Super hot today. Good morning to you. It's afternoon for me. Ooh. It's too hot. Way too hot. Oh my gosh. Listen, if you don't have a lot of money and you're in a rarekin, or even if you're not, and you want to get yourself something quick, like a fast food kind of thing, you know, you go to Burger King, it's like $1,000 for a burger. You go to McDonald's, it's like $2,000 for a burger. Come to Wawa, I got this burger for free because I had some points, but it's like $5. So consider going to Wawa to get yourself some food. And then midday, you know, if you're low on money, if you're low on cash, and you don't make that much or whatever, they got some good prices on meals, and they have a variety of meals, and they're not that bad. I mean, I'm sure in the place you're gonna hear that they were putting stuff in their food because that's what they do. It's mass processed food. But when you come here, you can also get like condiments. So you know, if you got condiments like ketchup, hot sauce, salt, pepper, honey, lemon, sugar, all kinds of packets. And they don't say anything. Like if you buy food or juice and you get those you get those things, they don't say much. Right? I mean, you can't grab the whole thing because they're gonna be like, Dude, but I practically grab just about a lot. I got a whole drawer full. And it's useful for me throughout the day because I don't have to buy that stuff. I could just use it at home. You know. And again, that stuff is expensive. And it becomes, you know, it's expensive, man. Buying condiments, it's very expensive. So I just grab those and, you know, as long as you buy something, I think that, you know, they don't really mind. Because they haven't, you know, there's people that have families in the cars, they're on vacation, they're buying something and they need to bring them. So I guess that's the philosophy they take. It's a really good place to come to if you know, if you're living in your car, dude, you know, or dudettes, right? And you need somewhere to sleep. And, you know, you're not, come to Wawa, go to a Wawa, go to a racetrack, you know, and that's good advice because they have, you know, they have lights, you feel safe. They're open 24/7, you know, so there'll be a lot of people around all the time. And I think that's a nice thing, you know, because I had to do it. And they were really nice to me. Sometimes they would give me free food. You know, the workers, that was really nice. If you're struggling, you know, with your family, or you're going through a divorce, or, you know, you lost your job and you didn't have anything saved up, and now you have to find somewhere to go, but you still have your car. Find yourself a Wawa station. They're pretty big. Most of them are pretty big. You can park in the corner. You can cover your windows. You know, they sell these window coverings on the internet that I bought for my car. Totally blacked out. Awesome feeling. You know, but I was staying in this particular station and they knew me. You know, I was in there every day buying food because I didn't have anywhere to cook it. And I needed somewhere cheap to buy it. So I bought it, you know. I found out about, you know, Wawa just by going there because I used to have like, not discounts, but like points from racetrack, because racetrack was the first place I went to when, you know, tragedy hit, right? And they checked on me maybe twice. The first time they knocked on the door, they just said, hey, you know, we just want to know if you're okay. The owners are, you know, just checking on you. But you're fine. And I was there for 2 weeks. And that's some nice people that work there. Depends. But I've always had great interactions with the folks that work at Walmart. So, you know, the packaged goods like the potato chips and the chocolates and the ready-made sandwiches, they're a little up there. But if you have, you know, like $5 and you need something to eat, or even $1 or $2 that'll sustain you for, you know, for the rest of the day or something, you go in and get you a little snack, a little chicken wrap, you know. I mean, you know, it's not professional. I mean, I'm not saying it's not professional. It's already probably pre-packaged. They probably just warm it up. But it's a good service. It'll help you. That type of situation. Racetrack also does the same thing. There's a couple of places that you can go to. Stay overnight. Some truck stops now. Place like that. You know, there's certain restrictions. But there was no restrictions, and even Walmart parking lot, you stay there too. Here in Florida, I don't know what they're rocking up north. In Florida, man, you find yourself a Walmart, a racetrack, you're in your car, you get to go. That's pretty much a daily routine. You gotta get up, put your car up, find a bathroom. Someone's in there. You have to wait for them to see you. Try to find a hiding massage, taking a shower, putting my clothes in the bag, changing my clothes, getting in the car, fixing everything from the night before that's done, removing the covers, and going to my destination. It's a lot of work. I haven't seen people do that. Now I'm single. Well, I'm getting a divorce, but I'm by myself, right? So it's easy for me because I'm by myself. But I've seen people with children, babies, having to do that. In America, that's what's happening. A lot of homeless families are trying to eliminate the middle class. That's coming real soon. I don't consider myself middle class, I consider myself poor. So that's coming. Just be careful. Save as much as you can. Try not to buy things that you don't need. Like shoes and sneakers for a guy. I say you need maybe 2 pairs of shoes, black and brown. Right? Maybe 2 pairs of sneakers. Just keep them clean. A lot of undies, a lot of socks, especially if you're out in the world. Sometimes accidents happen. You can't just take them to the laundry. You just go throw them out. So you have pairs. So you can buy a lot of save money as you can. Don't spend anything that you don't need. Just go through the mental process. When you're in the store, of course you're hungry. You still have a little bit of money left. You want to get the things that you need and make sure that you do it again. So you want to buy them. But don't do that. Father God to help you buy what you need and stay there. Right? I know you want this, you want that, you want this, you want that. Save your money, put your money up. So for a rainy day, it's a little late. And just make sure you got security blanket right where anything happens. Anything will happen. Especially if you're doing it out. Right? You just gotta make sure that you're prepared, that you have the backup, that you have the cushion. I didn't have any of those things. So this is why I'm saying it. You have the proper associates to assist you through it, and if you don't, then find people who can help you. Don't find people who, hello, hi James. Don't find people that, don't be hanging out with people. Go to the library, begin to read about things that you need to do, how to do things, certain loopholes that you can find. Educate yourself to get the assistance from the government that you need at, basically being homeless. There's a lot of government agencies out there. You just got to look for them. And it takes time. We good. How are you? Thanks for asking. Appreciate the likes. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You already know. Love your soul. I'm the Cosmic in the house. Jesus Christ loves you. So, in your day, on the weekends, you get bored the most. Especially if you stop drinking. And if you're drinking and you're homeless, it gets worse. Right? Drinking just exacerbates the loneliness, the sense of feeling lost. So don't drink. You gotta suffer. Just take it. Take the suffering like you take the happiness and make it better. Keep on searching. Go to the library. Talk to people. Go to churches. Spend your time trying to get it right. And you will do it. Don't spend your time drinking, and that's because you're just wasting your time. Tomorrow's going to be the same. If you get there, don't worry about it. But if you drink your life away, and just that day, it's going to continue to get worse and worse. Because not only are you going to be smelling like alcohol, then you're not going to care anymore. That's what alcohol does to you. You don't care. You just want to drink alcohol because it takes the pain away, but it doesn't last that long. As soon as that alcohol feeling sensation is done, you have to buy yourself another, whatever you're drinking. Because now the hole is bigger. So just keep that in mind. Wawa, racetrack. You got Walmart if you want to sleep. If you're sleeping in your car and you need somewhere. And there are a lot of other places that you can go on YouTube. Somebody's been there, done that. They've got like camping worlds, things like that. Some places you have to pay. Maybe sometimes like bus stops that have like big parking lots or train stations. So just find find that assistance, in the daytime when you're not working. Make phone calls, go places. Make sure you have gas. Make sure you have money for gas. You don't want to leave your car on all night, so try to get yourself a fan. I left my car on all night, and my alternator, what do they call that? It froze or something like that, and I had to get another one put in. It broke, and it's really hot out here. So when that happened, I was like, oh my. So I got a portable fan that's rechargeable, and it's still blowing heat. So I would turn on the car for a little while, get that cold air blowing with the fan. The nights were horrible. I couldn't sleep all the way through because I had to adjust all the time. So you're not alone when you're out there. There are other people that are out there, families. I've seen them, whole families, man. Both parents, children. I've seen pops get up for work, mom stay with the children a lot, take them to the bathroom. That's hard life, man. But believe me, there are people and agencies out there that will help you. So seek the help and continue to resist falling in the hands of the devil. It's a lot easier to be victim or to be susceptible, to be sucked in when you're on the street, because there are a lot of, poor, unfortunate souls out there wanting to latch on to something that's secure. You got a job, car. They'll see you. They'll watch your routine. They'll ask you for money. They'll try to set you up. Yeah, you just got to be. And that's another thing you got to worry about. So God bless you. Godspeed. Just stay believing in God. Stay moving forward. Sometimes the days will seem so long that you don't want to continue. You get into that slump, and those slumps are heavy. You feel like you have no foundation, no security, no shelter, of course. But, what I used to do is just think about the birds. They eat whatever they can get. They survive in the trees. Of course, we can't do that, but they should inspire you. If you lose hope and you're by yourself and nobody loves you, woe is me is gonna come. Then when you go woe is me, you start drinking, and then that so what it does, it augments that feeling of woe is me, turns into depression, turns into thoughts that you don't want to have, but that's what you seek because it inhibits you, right? So when you meet people, you start talking, but they know you're drunk. They know they've been watching you. So stay away from it as much as you can. Ground yourself. Go to a church. Find a church. Sometimes you can park your car in the Harvard yard and park your car in the church. And they'll let you stay there. You can ask the pastor. They have people that help you find places. Save your money. Save your money. You know what I'm saying? And so this way you can build all the money that you need so that you can be ready to get that apartment, to get that room, to get that food, to get that shelter, to get the hotel, whatever you can afford. But if you spend all your trying to get rid of the feelings that are never going to go away, you just numb them, and you're not going to have what you need when it arises, when something comes along, and it's going to come along. You're not going to have what you need to basically pay for that. And then you're not going to like yourself because of it. And then you're going to want to do things to yourself to make you pay for it. Man, I don't have it. I should have saved it. And then what are you going to do? You're going to go buy more beer. And that's the cycle of the life that you live in. If you put yourself, if you allow that to eat at you, you got to be a warrior. You got to be strong. You got to be connected to your life. You're not connected to your life, until you got to that point, and then you want to disconnect yourself even more because it's not going right. Usually, it's not your fault, right? But if it was, and I'm not going to say that it is your fault, right? Because you allowed, someone else to take everything from you that you gave them, and then you didn't back yourself up. they didn't let you back yourself up because they knew if they let you back yourself up, then whenever they were going to do what they were going to do, that you were going to be fine. And they don't want you to be fine because they want you to depend on them. So if you are, currently in that bad situation, find yourself out of it by each day, finding what you need as much as you can, not giving up hope, not allowing negativity to bring you down, staying away from other people that are not trying to better themselves and trying to hang out. Because you got a job, just get some beer. They're gonna spend your money. You're gonna spend your money because you don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to live in your reality, so you want to erase it, but it's still gonna be there once that drug feeling is gone. So that's my experience. I had that experience, so that's what I'm talking about. Hi from Italy. Hello, Italy. Facts. Am I right, Lucas? Am I right? It's true. And that's when you're in the dark. That's the hardest to be strong. This is one of the things that I bought to cover my windows. They sold them on Amazon. You don't have an address. You got to scramble to get stuff. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not an easy life. People do it, but it's not easy. It's very difficult. So try to stay away from from sacrificing what you built to give to someone else, because they will take it from you. They will not. They won't be empathetic. They'll just take whatever because you're a giver and an empath, and they will destroy you. They don't care if you don't eat. They don't care if you lose your job. Especially if you totally block them off. They hate and despise you. So if you're in that situation, if you're in the streets and you don't have anyone, you have someone. You got Father God, Jesus Christ. Nobody cares about you if you're in that situation. Nobody's looking for you. Nobody's trying to help you. Nobody's calling you if you got a cell phone to see how you're doing. Nobody cares. Father God cares though, right? No, I'm not that dude, bro. I'm not. I don't even know who that is, bro. But just be sure that you're secure in your needs. Ask Father God for those things, and they belong to you. So you fortify those things, and don't give them up for love. Love don't exist. People say they love, but they don't. I say if you don't love God, you don't love nobody. Believe that. Nobody even knows what love is, because they don't know what God is. They don't know who God is. And once you find that out, you're going to be good your whole entire life. Guaranteed. So love you so much, Lord. You already know. Wake up. Omni Cosmic in the house. Happy Thankful Thursday. What are you thankful for? And I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe twice, maybe not. But I will, God willing, I will be on the moon surrender prayer for Fortification Friday. Get ready for the end of the week. All right. Thank you for coming in. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's get this word out. Experiences from an individual who's living this planet for 50 some odd years.